My Samsung dryer stops at 3 minutes of drying on the normal, delicates, steam, sanitize, etc. It will dry on the manual drying settings though. What's causing this?
Hello, this is Mark. I'll be assisting you today. You will see some phone call pop-ups. Those are sent by the site automatically. Ignore them if you do not want a phone call. Again, ignore the pop-ups. The site sends those, not me. I just logged on and saw your question. Apologies, no one has answered this yet. What is going on with your dryer is that on the sensing cycles where the dryer senses the humidity in the dryer is controlled by either a thermistor or two small moisture sensor bars. Those two sensor bars are located just inside the door at bottom, where the lint screen is located. On the plastic casing of the lint screen, there are two thin metal strips there, not too far apart. Those sensor bars can get dirty from use and often they need to be cleaned to keep the dryer sensing cycles to work correctly. Get a rag with some rubbing alcohol and clean them really well. You can also use some fine grit sandpaper to rub them with lightly, then clean with a rag. This will remove the built-up oils that can get on them and cause them to malfunction. If that does not remedy the issue, then you will need to replace a thermistor in the dryer, and I would need the model number of the dryer to find the part for you. Try cleaning the sensor bars first and let me know if that works.
Samsung dryer DVG52M7750W/A3 just in case.
Okay. I'll locate you the thermistor part in case. One moment. Here is the dryer thermistor, located on the backside of the blower wheel. It monitors the temperature of the dryer and also how dry the load gets on the sense cycles. https://www.searspartsdirect.com/model/10FDD7Y1WB001482/Samsung DVG52M7750WA300 dryer parts. However, those sensor bars typically cause this issue by built-up oils and deposits made by fabric softeners or detergents over time. And those deposits will cause the sensor bars to misread the humidity of the load and stop the cycle before the clothes are completely dry. Doesn't affect what you pay at all, just whether or not the site pays me for my time. You can give your rating by selecting one of the 5 stars located on the top right of the question page. Have a great day.
I replaced that thermal cutoff fuse last night. It went from not working to working on manual settings only.
Was that happening, working on manual settings only, before you replaced the thermal cutoff or after? The thermal cutoff doesn't control how dry the load gets. It only acts as a safety device if the dryer happened to overheat. Then the thermal cutoff would cut off the power to the dryer if the temperature gets too hot.
Before replacing it, the panel would turn on but it wouldn't work on any setting. After replacing it, it worked on manual settings only.
After replacing it, did anything change?
From not working at all to working on manual settings.
Okay. So at this point, your dryer only works on manual settings, correct? Okay. So it will run on the other settings? just not heat, is that correct?
It will only run for 3 minutes. Once you choose the settings G, it will count down 2 minutes, and after that it drops to 1 minute on the screen, and after that minute it ends the cycle.
Okay. So that is one of two things. Either your thermistors have failed and are not working correctly, or the computer board is going out. Most likely the thermistor though. I sent you the one thermistor that is located on the blower wheel. Here is another one at the back of dryer. Payette 3 to 9 https://www.searspartsdirect.com/model/10FDD7Y1WB00148/Samsung DVG52M7750WA300 dryer parts. You can test those to see which one is not working properly. But if it was me, I would just replace both of them. To test them you would need an OHM meter and be able to add some heat to them and calculate the OHM changes.
Okay.
If you have any other questions, feel free to ask, I'm happy to help. Thanks and have a great day.
Thanks.
You are very welcome.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.